Okie dokes. We should be running up. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Markets in the morning with Kevin Dubrisky. I'm thinking of making that like a show. I'm thinking of structuring the live streams a little bit more like a show. Like, maybe even possibly have guests and shit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The live streams of Bullishbrs, though, these live streams will be day trading. But I'll see about like forming shows and stuff. I like that. I like the idea of that. It builds community more. That's what I'm trying to do here, guys. All right, S&P 500, crazy drop yesterday. We dropped about 4% on the ES, about 5% on the NASDAQ, all for Trump to take it all back and go, never mind. So we got a lot going on. Good morning, Kevin. What's going on, man? Kev from Florida over there. It's really going to depend on how today goes. Now, Trump does meet in Israel today, right? Yep. During a historic hostage release and ceasefire. So this is major, guys. This is sort of going to be the make or break. Oh, let me share my screen. That would help for Discord. Trump visiting Israel for the ceasefire. So let's see if they do follow through on the ceasefire and the hostage release. I don't know, man. Bottom is in. I know, bro. That's what I'm thinking to buy the dip. If I was looking at Nvidia too, NVDA. Now, Nvidia yesterday, whatever, rejected right off the 195s. Amazing reactions to key psych levels, by the way, on Nvidia. We're able to see that right over here, rejecting 190s, holding 185s, came down yesterday. This was pre-markets, 180, as low as 180. Then we hit this pre-market this morning, high of 190. So at this point, possibly look to see, I'm going to add an alert on Nvidia down here, just to see if we could come back and hold that 185 area. Look, this was support a couple times. Now that was also our resistance point when markets were ranging on Nvidia between, check it, we were ranging here between 170s to 184s. Range, broke out of it. Now I want to see if that area wants to hold as support again. AVGO saved the market, they're up a lot. I don't think, well, this wouldn't be specifically one exact stock saving the market, right? Because right now a lot of things were taking a hit. We had Nvidia, Tesla took a little bit of a drop, but it went towards the bottom of its range. It's really looking more for like, let's see, Netflix took a hit. Microsoft has just been weak. I mean, since July 31st, we've been in a bull market, and yet Microsoft has not been reflecting that. It made this all-time high right here from an earnings gap up. But other than that, it did have a nice run from April, right? April to highs, 48%. But since then, we've been sort of range-bound. Meta, major drop on Meta. I mean, I'd really want to make sure we could try to hold this high right here. Did we break this high? We did break that high. So we are trying to make some lower lows. I'm sorry, this low. We are trying to make some lower lows here on Meta. We also have, at the moment, made some lower highs. We see that, right? This big sell-off right here, this was from Meta had a few major lawsuits. I'm talking almost, I think, yeah, over billions paid out. Let's search symbol. Let's find Meta and see exactly what's being spoken about on Meta right now. Meta dips 3.85% amid strong AI-driven and growth and elevated CapEx. Outlook ahead of Q3 earnings. Overall, great company. It's not going anywhere. It's not a company that you're going to buy and it's going to go bankrupt tomorrow. It's going to go down to zero. It's just not going to happen. Where we're trading right now, that's a tough point. Let me see. Let me do a little analysis on it, just to delete these yellow drawings. Okay, pre-market, it's 9:17, so we do have a little time. I'm looking right now for a good buy and hold opportunity on Meta for a not even a long-term swing. I'm looking to just trade the range, but I do want to trade in the direction of the market. So if markets do want to stay in a bull trend, like they sort of proved to ourselves right now at the moment, then this might be a good buying opportunity. We see And guys, when marking out higher lows, it also helps if you draw like the rectangle tool on them to see where that last higher low was made. Then you drag it out and say, okay, well look, we came into it and we held it. Then another higher low was made. Came into it and we held it. Then another higher. So that sort of also gives you a little bit of an easy way to visualize a trend. And that's also why supply and demand work so well too, is if these were demand zones in a bull trend, they're going to hold a higher low over here. But at this point, Meta had a 13% pullback from these highs. I just want to clarify something. Now, a lot of people were saying markets crashing on Friday. It was really, really funny. And it's okay. I understand. It was definitely scary seeing a big drop like that. And especially because of the whole tariff thing. It was almost like a deja vu. Here we go again. We're going to get tariffs again. At this point, though, stocks, equities, we've only dropped 4 to 5% on the ES and NQ. That's just a pullback phase. A correction. That's when we're seeing more about 10% pullback on the markets in a general. Now, the reason I mention this is because we just saw Meta is down 13%. We don't consider specific stocks as corrections or crashes. We consider the general market as a correction or a crash, right? So the ES, the NQ, if these are down 10, 20%, those are corrections, those are crashes. Right now, still just a pullback. In order for us to see a correction or be in a correction territory on the NASDAQ, we would need another drop. Let's see, so our 10%, we're going to mark it out. Look at this, guys. I have a major key level, 22,757, and our 10% is about less than, just about 100 points away. So real key area right there. Why so many YouTube spread fear? Listen, man, the market, it scared them. It scared them. It was their honest reaction, you know? So this would be our 10% on NQ. I want to mark this out. We want to write this out too as 10%. And then we're going to do dash correction. Hit OK. So we know that this is like our zone. And looking at the drop we had yesterday, right? Realistically, if we want to be realistic with the market, we start selling off at the open today. There's some type of uncertainty. Somebody doesn't release hostages. I'm not saying who, but come on, guys. I mean, the whole I'll believe it when I see it thing is so major, especially when it comes to this current presidency. Especially when we saw the whole tariff situation. I mean, come on now. Look at this major market sell-off. He tweets buy now, and that's when he does the whole tariff relief thing, Liberation Day, and then we reversed. So, could this be another boom tariff scare? Okay, followed by the war in the Middle East continues. There's no peace deal. A brokered peace deal falls through. Again, boom continues lower. These are things that could realistically happen in the world, and then realistically happen in the market. And when we look for sell-offs like this too, another major thing we look for is volume. And look at what we had yesterday. We had volume. So that's not profit-taking, right? It's not profit-taking when it's that much volume and it's that strong of a move. It's panic. You have to know that. Let's see. Guys, give me a half a second here. I want to see if I could get my, what's it called, up. My Thinkorswim up. I just want to see. I'm going to stop sharing for a half a sec. Just to see if this comes up. Don't send a message to my mobile device. Use a different method. Send a text. Sorry, I just don't want you guys to all have my cell phone, as crazy as that sounds.
Come on, Kevin.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah,
What?
right? Come on, we're cooler than that. What are we gonna do with that? Just like texts all day, screenshots all day. Is this a zone? Is this an area? Wow, I'm glad I turned my screens off. No, actually, we're solid. That's good. Nice. Alright, nice. Gnarly, sweet. We'll see. I wanted to have it ready because you never know when we want to try to trade some options in a very volatile market like this. This is when options go crazy. Let's see. Let me make sure. Yeah, we're pretty good on that. So let me get my screen back up there. Let me get my share screen back up there. Let's get the party started. Good morning, everybody. Oh, shit. Is it? Okay. Wait, one sec. Okay, no, I'm fine. Alright, never mind, never mind. I want to see gold. Also want to see gold. I had an alert on gold down here. 4080 gold longs, broken supply zone. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys saw my pre-market prep today. Sent that out over here. It's like a 14-minute, 15-minute video. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go live this morning, so I threw this together for you guys. So go drop a like. But it's basically going over everything I'm going over right now. Using market AI as well. Some backed information on that. Let's see. Heads up too. Got a crazy storm going on right now. If I disconnect, I lost power. On quant data, I have it better to check open orders on the volume. Open. Oh, is it better to check opening order on the volume? On quant data, that's a good question. Let me see. I'll have to do what I can do and do 6-7. Let's see. NQ. I want to see market sentiment right now. Barely risk on. We're at 50. We're like in that midline. Looking at sectors too. Sharply, let's see. Investors are sharply exiting broad U.S. equities and tech sectors while rotating into defensive staples and precious metals. Gold still. Gold's going to go to 5,000, I guess, this month. Signaling risk aversion and flight to safety. Uncertainty. Gold. Strong inflows into gold and the Japanese yen reflect global liquidity seeking safe havens amid trade tensions and market volatility. Crypto ETFs show mixed flows, with Bitcoin stabilizing with Ethereum facing outflows. Now, last chart I saw on Ethereum looked like it was pretty decent. But we're not here for Ethereum, but we'll check real quick. Yeah, like I like the sweep that we had down here because look at the range we had on Ethereum. We had some highs and we had some lows. We just swept the lows. Now I would like to see if we could trade back higher, right? So buy Ethereum over here, sell Ethereum up there. Gold. And let's see. Options, SPY. Good morning, guys. Can you guys see me and hear me all right? Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, we're all up and running. Now, you used to be able to, with, let's see. Oh, come on now. With Thinkorswim, you used to be able to find options very quickly when you're on, like your charts area. If you press, let's make this SPY for a second, right? Now, you don't have to. Just doing that. But you could press this little down arrow and you could go to, like, everything. But usually for options, if you go to whatever you're looking for, like SPY, oh, there it is. It'll pop up like a small options chain for you. How cool is that? And then you could just say, okay, well, I want to grab the 661s, or I want to grab the whatever, it doesn't matter. The 660s, whatever you're looking for. And then you go over here, active trader, and then you buy market, sell market, or click exactly where you're trying to buy and sell. And this would be trading options. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I was setting it up because I was curious to see how we would trade today. And if we do start just like selling off like crazy and market uncertainty and worry does play through, and unfortunately there are no ceasefires and or hostages released and that falls through, I do think that given what we've seen so far, which is just yesterday's price action, a 4% drop is huge. On the NASDAQ is 4.5%. We haven't had that since April. However, when we had that, that's when we based and reversed back to the upside and managed to have a 11%, 12% day to the upside a few days later. So we'll keep an eye. Definitely just trade with caution. It's really the volume too that is a bit of a spook, right? Bit of a spook because it's not profit taking, guys. Not profit taking. This much volume is panic. Panic from the tweet. We know that. Markets open in 1 minute. Take a look at. We can mark up the ES too. Bro, I'm cold, dude. Let's see. Daily time frame. Previous day high, low, open, 4 hour. Gotta start deleting some zones now. Let's see. Delete this one. Delete this one. Delete this one. Delete this one. It's fine. It's fine. 2 hour. Open price is right here. Gap fill price is going to be low. This is our gap. Market's open soon. Few seconds. Gap fill is... Come on now. Hey, we get the bell because I got TOS open. I forgot about that. Some OG shit right there. Oh, I gotta get Bookmap open, guys. What are we lacking? Definitely not taking shorts at the open, that's for sure. Especially because we have support under us, and he took that tweet back. Oh, I gotta pull up quant data for the homie little AR. Bro, cold, man. Trump departs Israel for Sharm El Sheikh summit in Egypt. See if that does anything. That's 8 minutes ago. Might react positively to reduced. Let's see. I'm definitely a bit more bearish on the market. Gold's flying. I'm not taking any longs on gold at highs. Want to get Bookmap going so we could see that volume, because if it is very bearish, maybe a short. Let's see. Bookmap. I gotta rip sweatshirt, man. It's chilly in here, dude. I can't believe it's so quick. Weather changes so quick. I'm in New York. You guys drop where you're at. If you're on YouTube, Discord, you guys. So here's Bookmap finally. Gold very overextended. 30, 4,100. 4,100 is crazy on gold. Do we have any supply zones overnight? Not really. We have a pre-market high right here. It's not there, that's for sure. Right there. Give me 1 second. I might, like I said earlier, guys, live stream probably gonna run a little short today. We'll let you guys know. We'll watch it till markets give us something, right? Right now we're getting a whole lot of nothing. We might get a whole lot of nothing until that whole summit situation plays through, because they might be waiting right now. It's the 5-minute choppy on NASDAQ. Look at this. Very bookmap is taking a little bit to load in. Oh, because I have so much stuff open. Duh. Let's see, what can we shut? Nothing. I could possibly turn this off. Yeah, that's fine. It's about as far as I'll go. I turned one thing off, and that was the gold market. No, that was the multi-algo market pulse. We'll keep that on. I like the market pulse. My computer can handle it, hopefully. Knock on wood, I'm going to jinx it. Yes, we see in selling. Not just yet. I do like this area for sells. For sells. We'll see how the 15 wants to close, though. Just be patient. The advanced decline, only reason I mention it is because it is on my thinkorswim chart, because I haven't used this thing in like 2 years or so. Oh, it was at a major reversal level yesterday, and then it reversed. And now it's at a major reversal to the upside to reverse to the downside. So we'll see. VIX trying to move lower, but trying to push back higher on this current candle. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. YouTube guys, make sure you hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Definitely considering a short. I don't know if I want to go short or if I want to take a put. I feel like puts would cash out today, given the current price action we're probably going to be seeing. Is the Dow selling off too? Not yet. Dow is not selling off. I'm not taking shorts on ES so aggressively, even though I do believe it will continue short. Just gonna wait. Could really also wait for the 15 to close. Closes in 10 minutes. How would the hourly close, though? I don't want to miss anything either. 90-minute. 45, 30. A lot of basing candles on the 30, looking like it's going to sell off. All right. Try one short on ES here. Just one short contract. I'm not shorting a put or anything. I'm short ES contract. Stop at the high we just made up here. Actually, no, stop at 76. Right up here. So I'm looking, just sort of playing it right there, 30-minute. Entry was at supply. I'm sorry, demand. Looking for a drop there. But we'll see. VIX trying to move higher. That's good. Yeah, those puts I was looking at, they were at 101. They're at 130, 145 right now. It's a 45%. Wow, this one ES contract's going crazy too. VIX trying to move higher. Bearish. Those contracts 148. Another drop here on ES. I'm telling you guys, the might be setting up for some sells. Let's see. Just want to be so patient.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you, Marzetti?
Groovy, groovy, baby.
Nice.
So you got a demand zone right there below your toes
Yeah.
on the ES, MES. So we have bounced in and out of that since about 7 o'clock this morning.
Yep. Yeah, I know. That's definitely the only thing holding me back right now. Plus, NASDAQ just swept that low in demand, too. I was looking for that to hold on NASDAQ, but if we could break back below it on NQ here, that should help support ES to the downside. If we hold it, we might hold this support on ES and NQ. I almost want to take a long on NASDAQ here against that key level right there in demand. Yeah, I'm going to take as silly as it sounds, I'm long on NQ with a low at the stop at the low we just made, but I am still short on ES, so I am sort of hedging against this. Because if one takes over, obviously the other's going to do okay. And entry was okay on ES. That if I get stopped out, it's a small stop. There we go. Let's see. was definitely more bearish on the market, so let's just be a little patient here. Just want to wait 1 sec. Go. NASDAQ trying to hold them in 1 NQ contract off of 47. But we'll see. 2 minutes left in this 5-minute. Want to see us get back outside of this demand zone. I'm going to stop out of the ES contract I was in for a very small loss, holding NQ longs now. So I was able to sort of switch that bias around. Just be a little patient. Now that I did that, it's going to sell off. And if it does, it's okay. We're just waiting. I wanted to be more patient to get a bearish feel on the market. So whatever we want to do, we want to do. 720 is my stop loss on NASDAQ. This little pullback's not that bad. It's okay. Okay, Nas, what are we doing here? Nice. Cool. Give us another run like that. That'd be nice. $75-ish. That could be first take profit then. 75.
And I'm going short. Yes. May get stopped out. We'll see.
Oh, man. Marzitti's fading me right now. I think he's right, guys. I'm telling you guys, I was definitely a bit more bearish going into the market today. Plus, VIX has still been trying to move higher. I want to see our equities hold up here. And they're trying to. Trying to is keyword. Weighted index trying to. Everything's trying to. I want to see us get above 75 over here. 24,775 on NASDAQ. But the selling pressure, I don't know, guys. Got to be careful. How's our point of control looking? It's probably lower, maybe. We'll see. It's about midway. We'll see. Come on, man. Breach that 75. I like these wicks into this demand zone. Just don't like the weakness in equities at the moment. Breach 75. Damn you. There we go. There's 75. I'm out of 1 contract of NASDAQ. Moving stop loss to 31.25. I think it's range bound. I am more bearish. I think I'm just going to close this out. Let's see. I don't know, man. But demand. And us reversing off it. Pretty textbook. But markets have been weak. Matter of time before we break through it. Let's see. If it gives me one more spike up, I'll launch out of this. 31 is stop loss, though. It's about 10 points away. Might dive towards stop. That's okay. Was looking more for shorts on ES. Remember, was looking for some SPY puts. Because we start selling off on the markets. There we go. All right, getting out of NASDAQ. Good. I want to see selling. I'd much rather be a bear. Much rather be a bear. Because when we sell, we sell. So if NASDAQ could hold below that level, I'm going to grab those SPY puts we were looking at before. Those are back at 130 a put. But right now, look at this. We're still trying to hold this demand zone on NASDAQ, so I am staying patient. I might have been a little too premature on that exit, on that stop loss, especially because we did have some support here on NQ. So it is what it is. I'm not jumping back in up here. Took nice profits off the first contract. We're cool. Equity's trying to hold. Alright, we're trying to hold here. Don't buy the highs. Been rejecting the 775 for a little bit now. Might get the breach of it at this point. Yup. Wow, boo, lame. Crazy, bro. Had that. Well, I'm glad I got out of ES, that's for sure.
Ow.
Oh, shit. Forgot you were in
That was
shorts, bro.
painful.
What's that? Oh, no, I wasn't saying towards you. I was in shorts earlier, too.
Oh no, I was short. I got stopped out, so
Nah.
painfully so.
Market's doing what I know, bro. I was long Nasdaq. How much worse is that? I stopped down at the bottom just before, and we got a crazy range. There's like a freaking 40, 50, 60 point range in these 5-minute candles. Equities are holding higher. VIX trying to move lower. I didn't want to be bullish today. Goddamn. We'll see. Be patient. The markets do their thing. Definitely should have been more patient on Nas. We'll look for a possible retest of that 75. Trying to check that point of control right now. Is higher? Okay. Going long on a NASDAQ pullback. Is there an NQ trade setup right here? Pull back to 93s. I wanted 75. I wanted, oh no, yeah, I guess 80s. Might not even get that pullback. This thing might just rip. Oh, excuse me. Whoa, excuse me there. Excuse me there. What are you doing? Let's see. Is this our weird pullback entry? That's the low volume shelf I was looking for, so we could try one here on NASDAQ. But that was a weird wick. Be careful if you try it. I'll put a stop at the low we just made, but that was odd price action. Want to see us start to hold on NASDAQ here. We're looking pretty bullish off that last 5-minute and out of this demand zone, too. But sellers are trying pretty hard to retest that demand zone, it looks like. But I'm in a contract. I'm just staying patient. It might stop me out of it. It's a very odd price action here. And it was very bearish yesterday. We got to remember that. Amazon's at a resistance point. Let's see. Let's get some moves up here now. Okay, nice, nice. Let's take it all the way now, NASDAQ. Equity's trying to move up. VIX trying to move lower. Weighted index did take a little bit of a hit there, though. Just be careful on that. I might get out of this right here for a quick scalp, if anything. Seeing that we've been, like, very up and down. But I want to see these sellers get wrecked. There we go. Come on now, get above that 12. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice. All right, I'm looking to see NASDAQ. We got some high volume through here, so it's gonna be choppy. But I am looking for TP around 2481. We'll do 24,888. Two minutes left on this 5 minute. Weighted index trying to hold higher. We're gonna go back up a bit more. Let's see. Oh, getting choppy. Remember, we did get some weird price action at the downside every now and then. And Trump is going to visit there. So, you know what? Let's play it smart. Let's not go for gold. I don't know. Let's see. Where's our point of control at right now? Point of
No
control's
setup
higher.
on gold yet.
What's that?
No setup on gold yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's funny. I meant go for gold, like go for the big take profit on NASDAQ. But yeah, no, gold is choppy. The weighted and our CVD cumulative volume delta is bearish on NASDAQ. Just an FYI, price is still trying to squeeze higher. I am considering getting out of this last contract here, but I really wanted to wait that 50 seconds. Let it close, let this 5 minute close. If it stays bullish on this 5 minute, there'd be no reason to close the position. So let's wait 40 seconds. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Let's continue now. Any news coming up? No, it's 10:49. There we go. Yo, we're gonna be like right near take profit, and then like a Trump headline's gonna come out and it's just gonna be over. Actually, you know what? Let's keep our headlines up. Let's keep our live news up. We need that. This is 27 minutes ago. He's gonna be, I don't know how long it takes to get there. I don't remember the last time I went. Alright, looking for NAS to try to continue here. I do like that 5 minute close, but it might try to test VWAP one more time. I'd hope it doesn't, but markets don't move on hope. It could just crash at this point, who knows? I'm holding my long position from 24,784. Nice, another move. Any targets to the upside on NASDAQ? Not really. What about ES? ES is near a resistance point, but it's chewing right through it. Let's go. Thank you, NASDAQ. Beautiful. Try to get out. 24,891. 891. Was that a market level? Oh, 24,500. I mean, don't mind if I do, right? No, I'm just kidding. We'll see. I do want to be careful up here. We are pretty extended from our entry. VIX moving lower, though. That's bullish sign. I'm going to hold this. There we go. NASDAQ. Love it, tech. Love it. Wow. Keep climbing, man. Keep climbing. Thinking of exiting in strength up here. It was a nice run, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in right there, guys. Great trade on NASDAQ. Good work. Good work. Gotta wait for those weird little moves, man. Ah, there we go. We are gonna continue, dude. We are gonna continue. There we go. Damn, I guess we're not getting bear moves today. Womp womp. 15 minute. Oh man, I wish I looked at the 15 minute before on NASDAQ. Look at this, guys. 15-minute basing. And then we have our demand zone formed. And then we have our rally coming right here. So we're going to continue. I could re-enter this. We're going to continue. QQQ calls. Let's see. Do we really want to do that? It's a QQQ 0 days pay as well as SPY 0 days. I'm gonna have to buy it on a pullback. Options or whack. I think I'm leaving the options account though for swing trades. I don't really want to touch it for day trades. But damn, if the setup's there, NASDAQ, you gonna keep pumping. Market level to the upside, 25,000. Let's see. Damn, NASDAQ, you keep going, man. Even with, look at the selling volume. Selling delta's going crazy right now. I'm waiting, dude. I'm waiting and waiting. Gold new all-time high again. Gold's just continuing. That's crazy. How's our cautious optimism still? We do have some more bullish inflows though, so that is good. Trade tensions were the only thing holding us heavy. And now Trump said never mind, so. Israel's defense minister says Hamas announced about handing over 4 hostages' bodies is failure to meet commitments. Oh, see, it's starting. It's starting 1 minute ago. Buy a put. 1 minute ago. Oh my god. No way. Yo, imagine. I mean, that's just what happened. It's not what happened yesterday, but news, a catalyst like that, is what got us to sell off yesterday. Yes. Let's see. I'm not grabbing a put right now. If shit starts to hit the fan, though, we'll see. I don't think so, though. Look, we're holding this 6680 level as support. Oof, bro, killed the futures today, NQ. So we're gonna leave futures alone for now. Only thing we'd consider is possible options. Put position. But might not even line up. I'm thinking markets are gonna hold bullish. Especially off that 15-minute, man. On NASDAQ, beautiful basing, beautiful rally. It's gonna pop again here. I got out at 46. I was in at 84. 60 points NASDAQ. But it could have been more. I had to have a wide stop today, guys. Real wicks. Real big wicks. John Wicks over here. Nvidia taking a little bit of a hit right now. ES pumping away, though. I'm going to wait for that 15 to close. Oh, yeah. Quant, bro. I keep forgetting quant. Bro, I feel like if I open quant data, my computer's going to blow up. But let's see. Gonna make me log in? I'm not checking quant data. Oh, unless I have it on my other login. Hold up 5 Googles later. I found it. Oh, I clicked the wrong quant data. I did Q whatever the hell. So V2. Meant V3. There we go. Nasdaq pumping, man. Nasdaq's gonna go to that final TP that I had. Well, final TP is 25,000 because of what's it called? Market. Yeah, no puts. Puts are off the table. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna take the time to chop through what's it called like that? Quant data like that. Not too many people in here are too interested in that. But also, if you want, hit up his name. He goes by ABJ. His name is William. He streams for Quant Data daily. He's real cool. Great with options. Great with obviously the tool. It's awesome. It's cool to see him work. Yes, pumping away, man. Off a demand zone. Nasdaq 2. Boo. Damn, Nasdaq. I see you, bro. Calls only. I mean, longs only. Just gotta find where. A little bit of a low volume shelf right here on ES. Like 87 to 85. Alrighty. I'll look for a follow-up long position on ES here. Seeing how this 5-minute closes. Nasdaq getting there to that high a day. We were looking at SPY. Where is SPY headed? Any options that we can get to become in the money? We're looking for a run up here. It's our pre-market high. Not really. It's that pre-market high. It's not going to be the same though. It's from like yesterday's this pivot right here. 664, 664. Okay, 664 calls. Okay. We could pull back on ES to this point, 687. I'll get this 684 or 664 calls. Boom, Nasdaq. There's that target on NQ. That's crazy, man. That is wild. Even that demand entry we had earlier too was nice. A lot of people who jumped in shorts off market open because of yesterday's price action getting crushed who are still holding. So it's important to understand, understand your risk. Say, okay, I'm only gonna risk this much. If it hits that, I'm out. When people are like, oh no, I gotta hold past it, it's not a real loss if you don't accept it. If you don't sell, it's not a loss or whatever. But yeah. VIX moving lower, weighted index moving higher. Still want to see a pullback to 87 on ES. $87 on ES. That'll bring the option that I'm looking at probably down to about 100. I already watched this. So this option, it just spiked at 130, right? And on a pullback, right, a simple pullback comes all the way back to, let's see, 108. Still pulling back. Come on. Come on. Come on, blank. Let's see. VIX still weak. Strong ES. I'm looking for these calls. All right, let's see. Those calls coming down. There's that 101. 106. Close, man. 101, it looks like it hit. See if I get it around 100. We're going to. Here's a drop there. ES pulling back. There we go. Down in 90s. We start to hold here. I'm going to take it. Let's see. Oh. I hope that didn't count. Let's see. Wait. Watching ES here on this pullback. Low volume area. Want us to start to hold here. Definitely struggling to hold though. Look at that. We're trying to break through. 2 minutes left. Down at 90. It was at 130 just before. Now it's at 90. I'm going to try it right there. Send that through. And it'll tell me no. I wonder why. I do. What did it say? Sell though? Why? Reject it. I do. But why?
All right, well, there's nothing but chop. I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. So I'm gonna call it. Y'all
Alright.
have a good one. Thank you.
Have a good one later.
May stop back in for a little afternoon work.
Cool. Yeah, I'd like to see ES continue here. I wanted that option, man, but I'll try. We'll go back to futures. Back to the future. And a couple ES here looking for us to continue higher. A little bit of a chase entry, but we got a nice big quick bull trend, so it's okay. I gotta contact Schwab. Joe said, don't go. I left Friday 10:15, then all the fun started. I missed it. Here we go. Come on, ES. Let's get another leg up here. We're in some longs, ES. Looking for 67.07 up here. Bro, those options is trying to get in at 90, and now they're 95. They're at 120 again. The return on that's like 30-40% right there quickly. I definitely should get that going. But do I really want to turn into an options trader? Maybe. We'll see. Who knows? We'll do both. Why not both? Depends on the day we get. Days like this, options are cool because we're getting crazy volatility. Choppy days, a little bit better off with futures because then we don't have to worry about that whole theta. Options are great when markets are moving very quickly in your favor. That's about it. Let's see. Check it. Ready? That's it. We were looking at it on the pullback to 91. Now it's sitting back at 114. 116. I'm telling you, I'm thinking ES wants to go higher too. It's going to go back to 130. We were just looking at it 91. There you go. Option callouts with future callouts. Equity's holding up. We're going to feel this. Let's see. NQ trying to move higher. Dow's pulling back, which is pulling the ES back right now. Hello. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap the stream up here. I mentioned earlier that I'm calling an early day today. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, guys. Today's only Monday, so I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. All right.